Hello students, this video covers your chapter number 3 of computer introduction to HTML. In this video we are going to cover the following topics: concept of HTML, basic HTML structure, creating basic web page, saving an HTML document, inserting an image, inserting a hyperlink. So let's go. So what is HTML? So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is used to create web pages. It is a set of markup symbols or codes compiled in a file. A web browser can read this file and display the corresponding web page. The web pages created using HTML help us to design websites. So students, you might have visited many websites. Every day we used to browse through websites. So these websites are designed using the HTML. So it's a special type of language, you can say, of course, that we use to design our web pages, and these web pages are joined together to make websites. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So this is a special type of language, or we can say a special type of codes that are used to write web pages. Web pages means the page that you see when you open some websites. Okay, so it is a set. It's a set of markup symbols and codes compiled in a file. These are the sets of codes or symbols that are put in one file, and a browser can read this file. So after writing these codes in a file, we save that file, and then we use a web browser to read that page. So what is web browser? So web browser are a software that are used to read the web pages written in HTML. Okay, so web browser, what are the example of web browser? Like your Mozilla Firefox is there, your Internet Explorer is there, your Chrome is there, Google Chrome. So these are the web browser, and these web browser are able to read and display those pages to the user. The web pages created in HTML help us to design websites. So many web pages, when put together, can form a website. Now next, HTML tags. An HTML document is enclosed in HTML tags that help distinguish it from other file types. An HTML document starts with HTML tag and ends with the closing HTML tag. Okay, we are going to learn about it. So an HTML document is enclosed in HTML tags that help distinguish it from other file types. I just want to show you, these are the tags. So this is one example of your HTML document. So here you can see it starts with HTML, it ends with HTML, but one difference is there. Here you could see that there is a forward slash, this. So this we call opening tag, and this we call closing tag. So your entire HTML document or entire web page, the contents of the web pages are kept within this two tags. One is opening and this one is a closing tag. So you can see here. So these are the our contents or element of the web page. So these are kept within the HTML tag. So what does it say? So it says that an HTML document starts with HTML tag and ends with the HTML tag only. Okay, I hope you understand. So entire document is to be placed within the tags. Okay, this HTML documents. So any HTML documents begins with HTML tag and ends with HTML tag. We're proceeding further. Each individual element in an HTML document is enclosed in tags. These tags are later recognized by the web browser and are used to display the enclosed element accordingly. Now we have seen only two. So far we have seen, okay, we have just concentrated on these two tags, but there are some more tags you will find in an HTML document. Here we can see, so this is HTML tag or starting tag, you can say. This is closing tag. So here are some more tags. So each elements are kept within the tags. You can see this is a head, and this is a closing head tag. This is big title opening, and this is title closing tag, and this is body beginning, this is closing, this paragraph. So different types of tags. This paragraph tag start here, this opening and closing is here, opening and closing is here. Okay, so each element, these are the different elements. Let's say this is the title. Okay, this is the head, the entire section is called head, and this one is called body, this whole thing is called body, this we call paragraph, there would be some heading, and different types of elements are there. So almost all the elements are kept within the tags. So you understand tags. Tags are the, you can say, codes. Those are written in angle bracket, these we call angle brackets. Okay, so whatever you write here, the HTML, so these are kept within the angle brackets. So text, one text has two pair, one text has a pair, one is opening and one is closing. So we know. Next we are moving, next basic HTML structure. A typical HTML document has a standard structure that needs to be followed while creating a web page. There are two primary components of an HTML structure, the head and the body. However, additional components are added to the basic structure to provide more functions. So a typical HTML document has a standard structure that needs to be followed while creating a web page. So there is a standard structure that has to be followed. It's not we can go our own, we have to follow the procedure, we have to follow the standard structure. So there are primary components, two primary components, one is head and one body, and there are some more. So we have already seen head and body, I have just shown you. Okay, this is the head here. So these things, the title, you can see title is kept within the head, and you can see head doesn't have its own elements. So head is empty, only the title, the entire thing title is kept. Okay, so this is one element and one is this body. So these are the two main elements of an HTML document. There are some more also, but these are the main elements. Now we will learn something more about the head. The head component of an HTML structure doesn't contain any data to be displayed in the web page itself. The head section normally contains the title and metadata for the web page. A metadata provides information about the HTML document. So it contains title and metadata. So it doesn't contain its own element. I have just shown you. Okay, so it contains title and metadata. What is metadata? Metadata is information that is related to the document, what the document is about. Okay, and the main information about the web page. We will see here again the same thing is shown here. So this is head. So head doesn't have its own element. So the entire element title is placed inside the head. And something more would be there. It is not shown here because it's a very simple document, like your logo and your menus items. So this can be placed here. So next we are going to learn about body. So the body components of an HTML structure contains all the content that needs to be displayed on the final web page. This includes text, images, audio, and video files. HTML codes are also used for formatting the body text. So this is the body is the main component which contains what we display on the web pages. Okay, so it may contain text, it or maybe images, maybe audio file, maybe video file. Okay, and other all the codes that needed to format the document. So these all are placed within the body of the HTML. So we will just see once again This is a body of HTML. Start from here and here. So here we have only kept two paragraphs within this, okay, but we may contain some audio, video, some hyperlinks, and other elements for formatting the document, like doing means formatting the text, for example, to make it bold, to make it italic, to change color, and these all. So these are kept within the body. So everything that is to be displayed on the web page is kept within the body. Okay, so proceeding further. Now again, text in HTML, and HTML tags convert individual element of a document into different HTML elements. The HTML tag added at the beginning of an element is known as the opening tag, and same tag with forward slash in form of the tag name is added as end to indicate the closing tag. So we have just learned about these tags. So what are these tags? Actually, these tags are the code that convert the element that is put within the tags into the readable data or information. Okay, for example, here is one tag, paragraph tag, and it's one more tag, closing tag. So this RP Public School is a CBSE affiliated school. I want to display this on the web page. So this is the information I want to display on the web page. So who is responsible to convert this text to readable information? So this tag, this P and this P. Okay, so what does it say? That it says that the HTML tag converts individual element of the document into different HTML elements. Okay, the HTML tag added at the beginning of an element is known the opening. So this we call opening tag. This is closing tag. Here this is opening tag, and this is a closing tag. Here even the body is opening tag, and with this forward slash is the closing tag. You can see that all the closing tags have a forward slash. This. So this is called closing tag. This is closing tag, which is opening one of this is opening. Okay, so I hope you understand. Now moving to next is header tag. The header of a web page is used to specify a header of the document or a section. It begins with the header and ends with the closing header. The content that to be displayed on the title bar of the web browser is placed within the header tag. The tag shows the title and metadata of the web page. It may contain the logo, keyword, or navigational menu. So header is the topmost section of a web page. Okay, I just want to show you here. Here is the original web page of our school. Here you can say this is this one. Okay, is we want the name of the school here. This is our logo. These are the menus. So you can see even the title would be there. This RP Public School. This is the title, and that is not shown in the web page, but it's shown on the this shown as a title of the web page. So this the entire section. This entire section is the header of the web page, where you will see all the information. Here is the tagline also. All the information about the major information, metadata. Okay, and title also is placed here, but title is not shown on the web page. This is shown there on the title of the web page. So this we call header section. Let's read out once more. So header of the document or the section, okay, it begins with the head that you have already seen when you see it. Okay, this is begin with the head or end with the head. Here you can put all the menus, all the logos and the title. Okay, so the contents that we displayed on the title bar of the web browser is placed within the header tag. This tag shows the title and the metadata of the web page. It may contain logo, keyword, or navigation menus. Well, this I have already shown here. Navigation menus is this. Okay, and this is our logo. This is the title that displays here. This is our tagline. This is the name of the school. So these all is called header. I hope you understand. Now we are moving. This one is header shown here. Okay, title tag. The title tag is used to identify a web page. The text added between the title and the title closing tag is displayed in the title bar at the top of the web browser. It is always placed inside the header tag and the text never appears on the web page. This I will show you. You could see here, this is your title, okay, and this title is always placed within the header tag, but it doesn't show on the web page. Rather, it's shown on the top of it's shown on the top of the web page in the title, where the title of the website is shown. Okay, top of the web browser, it is always placed inside. Okay, so we'll just see here. This is your title section. Okay, so where we have placed the title here, RP Public School here within the header. When we display this page, actually, so this RP Public School is shown here. Title of the web browser. This tells about which web browser we are viewing. So we are viewing the web browser that is titled as RP Public School. So it is not here. It is not shown here. This is the page. This is the web page that is displayed to the user. So that title is nowhere shown here. Rather, it is shown there on the title of the web page. So this is what it is saying. So I hope you understand. So the title tag is used to identify web page. The text added between the title and the closing title is displayed in the title bar at the top of the web browser. It is always placed within the header tag and it never appears on the web page. We will move further. Now we are going to learn about the body tags. So the body tag defines the main content of a web page. It contains all the text, graphics, and other elements that need to appear on web page. The entire body content is placed between the opening body and closing body tags. The content placed inside the body tag is further enclosed in other tags to show different features. We have already seen. Okay, so whatever we want to display on the web page is placed between the body tag. Okay, this is the opening and this is closing. Here we have put two paragraphs. We may put more thing later on. I will just show you. We may place some image, we may place some videos, we may place some other audio files and other articles that we want to be displayed here. So this is your body tag. Okay, now component of the body text. So what other component can be there in the body in order to format it, in order to insert new things over there? So we'll learn here. We use the following tags to format different elements of the web page placed within body tags. So here heading tags, paragraph tags, line break tag, bold tag, italic tag, underline tag. Okay, so in order to format, when you work on a text editor like your MS Word, so these all menus are there. How to format means to make a text bold, to make a text italic, to underline the text. So these are available here also, and these are the tags which are used to format an HTML document. So heading tags, first is a heading tag. So heading tags, in order to put the heading, different type of heading. So there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 six types of heading. Six are not, 5 and 6 are not there, but there are total 6 types of headings. So heading 1 is the largest size of heading. Heading 2 is smaller than this, then is smaller than this, then smaller. It's about the size. How does the text, how do the text appear there? The larger and smaller and then smaller. Okay. Paragraph. You want to write a paragraph, it has to start with the paragraph tags, and there will be closing paragraph tags also. Line break. If you want to break the lines, you have to use this tag. If you want to bold your text, you have to use strong or B tag. Okay. If you want to make your text italic means a slanting text like this. Okay, so you have to use this italic tag, and if you want to underline, so U tag is to be used. So these are the components that you will be using within the body tags in order to format your text that you write in your web page. Now, creating a basic web page. Here we are going to learn how we can create a basic web page. Basic means a very simple one. We are going to learn here to create a very simple one. So let's see. So we can create a web page using HTML by following steps which are given here. So first of all, you have to find out Notepad. One application is there, Notepad application of Microsoft. So if you have Windows 7 or the lower version, so that will be found in the start menu, and then accessory, there you will find. If you have Windows 8, so it will be in the app page, and okay, open the Notepad application. Here you can see the Notepad application is there. You have to click on it, and then it will be open to you like this. Here you can see it is entitled. So far we haven't worked anything on it, we haven't saved it, so that's why it's untitled Notepad. Okay, here are the menus for the text, but these menus are rarely used because whatever formatting you are applying to your text, that will be done using the codes that we have learned just before. Okay, so the first action that you are going to do to open your Notepad, this Notepad is open here, and next you start writing, starting with the HTML tag, and then head. Okay, and within the head you are going to write title, and what title you want to give to your web page. Where does title appears? It appears in the title of the web browser. You have seen. Okay, this is our title, RP Public School. Now what we have to do? We have to close the title. Okay, so this we are going to close the title tag. So here this one is opening. This one we have opened here, and this close. Now we have to close this head also. So here we will write header. Okay, now what we are going to start, which tag? So of course we are going to start body tag. So here our body tag starts. Now here paragraph 1 we have just written RP Public School is a CBSE affiliated school. Then paragraph, this closing one, here is the closing one. Second paragraph, more than 1,000 of students study here, this done. Next body is also closed here, and then we have to close HTML. The HTML begins here. Okay, it begins here and end here. The body begins here, it ends here. Okay, and this. So this is our basic. So what we have to do in order to write, we have to open the notepad, and here we have to write all the codes required, beginning with the HTML and then closing it with the HTML only. Now this is a time to save a document. How we will save the documents we will learn now. Saving a document. So a web page created using HTML is saved as an HTML document. The saved documents can be opened in your preferred browser. I have just named some browser just before. So can you name them? Yes, your Mozilla Firefox, your Google Chrome is there, Internet Explorer is there, and many more are there. Okay, so whichever browser you want to open, what is the function of the browser? So function of the browser is to convert the HTML tag into the readable information. Okay, so we are going to save it. So what are the steps to save? So once you have written your document, firstly we will go to the file menu. Here you can see save, okay, or save as options are there. So first of all, click on the save file menu. Okay, then after clicking the file menu, you have to either click on save or save as. A little bit difference there. First time if you are saving, so you have to save, you have to click on save button only. But if you want to save the same document with other name, so you can click on save as, or even first time also you can click on save as also. So this is the second action that you have to take. After that you will save that you have been taken to save dialog box. So here is the save or save as dialog box. You could see here it is written save as dialog box. So what information you have to provide here? So first of all, the dialog box appears here. You have to write you have to give the name to your document. Okay, so enter the file name in the file name text box. This we call file name text box. This one file name, this entire text box you can see. Okay, this one. So we have to run RP public school. Okay, but one thing you have to make sure that you have given .html. Here you could see .html or HTML, both will applicable. HTML or HTML you can write. So name of the document and .html is to be written there. Okay, so now what I said, write the name here, and this is important, .htm or HTML I said, both will work. You can even write here HTML. Next thing that you have to make sure, you have to choose the location where you are going to save your document from. Here you can choose your location, whether on a desktop, C drive, D drive, so another folder. Okay, next you are going to make sure that from save as tab drop down list, select all file option. Here this drop down list will come from here. Okay, then you click, there are some more option. Okay, here some more options are there, so you have to click it, and then you have to select all files. This is important and compulsory for you to do. All files is to be selected. If you click here, you will see some more option, but from that you have to select all files. So this you have to insert. Select the location where you want to save it. Select the file name .html. Select all files, and then last is to click on the save button. So this is how you can do it. Let's see once more. Okay, so firstly you have to click on the file menu, then click on save or save as. Save as dialog box will appear. Here you have to give the name of the file plus .html. Then you have to select the location. Then you have to select all files from save as tab drop down menu. So then lastly click on the save, and your this thing will be saved there. Okay, Now we are going to learn about insert image in a web page. So here this will tell you how we can insert. We can insert an image to our web page to display. Use the following step. Copy the link address of the image, add the tag img src equal to url inside the body, insert the image link address in place of url. Okay, the img tag is an empty tag, which means it doesn't require closing tag. So this is empty tag, this doesn't have any closing tag. So these are the steps. First of all, you have to make sure that where is your image in the location on the desktop on your particular file, and you have to ensure that this image is in the same folder where your file is saved, or you are going to save the file. Okay, then these two steps we will just learn. Add the tag and this all we will just learn here in the actual tags that we have written. Okay, before that we will learn some more attributes of image tag. src, this is used to display the source of the image. Where is the source? Which file your image is located? So that is shown by the src. Now alt, this attributes display alternative text for the image if the user is not able to view it for some reason. So sometimes what happens, the browser is unable to show the picture. Sometimes it happens, or maybe because the connectivity is slow, internet speed is very slow, that time also some images are blocked or cannot be downloaded immediately. So when these images are not available there, or these images are not displayed there, so in place of those images, if you want to show some text, suppose we want to display school image. So if the image is not displayed, so we can write down school image, a text over there. The text will appear there in place of image. So that's it. This alt is useful. Style attributes specify the height and width of the image in pixel. Means how bigger or smaller image you want to display can be controlled from here. You have to specify height and width in pixel. For example, 5000 pixels height and 3000 pixel width. So that can also be done, but these two we are not going to learn here because this is not in a syllabus in this chapter. So this alt and style we are not going to write in our course, but you have known now what for these attributes are used. So we are going to learn this src that shows the source of the image. Where is the image? Okay, so here first step, download and save the image in the same location where HTML document is saved. Now I have saved this image. This image I just want to show this one. Okay, I just want to show it on my web page. That's a school image, and this is our file or the HTML document that I have saved. So the name is image only. So both are in the same location. Both are on the desktop. So we have to make sure that the image is saved in the same location where your document is saved. So after doing this, what you have to do, you have to copy the address of the image. Okay, where you can copy it from, I will show. So our image is here. I just want to copy its address. So how come I'm going to do it? I will just right click on this image and here you could see right click menu appears here, and here you can say property. I will just click on property. Okay, and here you can see the property appears, and here location you can see is the C, it's a user, RSB and desktop. This is the location. I will just copy this. I'll just select the location and copy. On clicking here, it is a copied. So this is how you can copy the location of the image. Now while writing your document, you want to insert an image. So this is the syntax for to write. I have just highlighted it. So this is the code, image code. So it's beginning from here. You have to run img and src. It's called here. We have to paste that one we have copied from there, and here it is closed. Means closing means this is the attribute that you have written within the image. It doesn't have any closing tags. So opening code tags only. There is no forward slash and anything here you could see. So it doesn't have any closing tag. It's an open tag. So writing here, if you want to write other attributes like your alternative text, or you want to give the size of the image, that will be written here only within this tag. After this you can write, okay, comma, and then you can write alt and this also. So this is done, and once you have written all the tag, you can save your document. Okay, so after write the required tag and attributes of the image in the document and save the document. So this is how you can insert an image in the your web page. So let's recapitulate this. First you have to save the image in the same location where your document is saved. Then you have to go to the property of the image and copy its location, and while writing here you can just write it here and then save the document. That's all. Now in the next file we will just see how the image is displayed here. That's when we open our document, this image is displayed here. This is the same picture is here, school image. You can just see it here. Okay, now next we are going to learn about inserting hyperlink. What is a hyperlink? The text, letter, words or phrases that contains a hyperlink is known as hypertext. The tag used to insert a hypertext is called anchor tag. The opening and closing tags for the anchor tag are A and closing A respectively. You can convert the image or any other HTML element into an anchor. So hyperlink is a link that connects two objects or two pages or one object or one page, okay, whatever it is. So this is a link between two objects. If you want to move from one page to another page, we connect both the pages, and clicking on the certain that we have mentioned is anchor. Okay, so or the hypertext, we can move from one object to another or from one page to another page. So the text, letter, word or phrases that contains hyperlink known as hypertext. If we want to make a hyperlink using the letter, word or phrases, so that letter, phrases or word is called hypertext. The tag used to insert the hypertext is called anchor. So this A is the tag for inserting hyperlink. The opening and closing tag for the anchor tag is A, and this is closing one. So you can convert the image or any other element as anchor. So it's not only always text. You can also link an image or other elements. We'll see here in the next page. Okay, this we have written everything. Okay, here we want to insert a link to the school's website. You can see here www.rppschool.com. This is the address of our school website. It's a new website, I mean say, and this is developed by me only. So very soon you will be able to visit this website. It's still developing. So this is what we have done. So you can see its attribute is a href. This is attribute. So you have to write down the tag A, then href equal to the address, and this is hypertext. I want this should be, this click here should be a hypertext. On clicking this only, the user will be able to visit rppublicschool.com. So this is how you can do it. Okay, so let's see if anything is there. So copy the link address and paste here. Very simple. Save the document. So you have seen what you have to write down. A href is equal to, within the codes, the web address or the location wherever it is, and then text which you want to make, hypertext, and then close it. So it has opening, this the whole is opening tag. Okay, and this one is closing tag. Okay, so this done, we will see. Okay, here you can see this is the hypertext that is in a blue color, you can see. So on clicking here, it's underlined in blue color. On clicking here, you'll be able to visit the website or the link whichever is given there. So this is how your page will appear. Okay, so open the document, move the pointer over the hypertext, just move your pointer here. Okay, this is blue in color, and click on that, and your this web page. Okay, you have to click and the web page will open here in this chapter. So before we end, let's recapitulate which all point we have learned today. Concept of HTML, basic HTML structure, creating basic web page, saving an HTML document, inserting an image, inserting a hyperlink. So these all we have learned. I hope you have understand. I have shown everything. I have created these videos by inserting everything which could be important for you to see. And if you don't understand anything, you can reply or you can ask me. Okay, so that's all. Thank you very much.